Hey everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from your friends at Fausone Bohn, the premier business law firm in Western Wayne County serving clients throughout the state of Michigan. I'm Brandon Grysko, an attorney here at the firm. I focus my representation on corporate and commercial matters and labor and employment matters. And I'm here today to talk specifically this holiday season about forming a nonprofit corporation in the state of Michigan. A lot of people want to form a nonprofit. They've always thought about forming a nonprofit. The charitable intent is there. They just don't know quite how to do it. So a lot of times we find clients doing internet research and trying to do it themselves so that they can do it effectively and manage the cost. However, I'm here to tell you that this is an area of law that can be somewhat tricky and complicated, especially because it involves dealing with the IRS to obtain the coveted 501c3 tax-exempt status. But I'm here to give you a step-by-step guide of how to do that. But just be aware that it's really beneficial before you get involved in this process to talk to an attorney about it. Somebody like me that has done this before, that has dealt with the IRS and responded to their inquiries, and that knows how these corporations are supposed to be set up. That being said, your first step is going to be to clear your name through the Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs. And you can do this by going online, often just by internet searching Michigan Business Entity Lookup, and click the link to make sure that nobody has already taken the name that you want. The next step would be to actually incorporate an entity with the name that you want. And so you'll go to mich.gov/fileonline, and you'll form a Michigan nonprofit corporation. Now, be aware that your organizing documents, the articles of incorporation that you're looking to file online, do have certain requirements in order to meet the IRS guidelines for a 501c3 corporation. Now, if you're not well versed in how to do the research to look that up, I suggest you talk to an attorney or somebody that knows how to do that for you, because your articles of incorporation have to provide that upon dissolution of the company, none of the net earnings can go for a private benefit. So it all has to go to a charitable, tax-exempt 501c3 type purpose. So you really need to make sure that you hammer those details out ahead of time so that you don't get jammed up later on by the IRS when you're trying to get your tax-exempt status. So the next step will be to form bylaws for the organization. Bylaws are an internal governing document that details things like when meetings will take place, where the meetings will be held, the different board positions, officers of the corporation, things of that nature. It's an internal guidance document. Think of it like a roadmap for how the company is going to run. Next, once you've got your corporation, your nonprofit corporation incorporated, and you have bylaws, you'll want to go online and get an EIN, an employer identification number. Now, even if you don't have employees per se, or even if you don't plan to have employees, you still need an EIN, also known as a TIN, in order to apply for tax-exempt status. So, where have we been so far? Once you have a nonprofit corporation incorporated, and once you have bylaws, and once you have an EIN, the next step will be to go online to pay.gov to file the Form 1023 application for recognition of tax-exempt status with the IRS. And this is something that is going to inquire into the specific activities of the organization. So they're going to ask for possibly financial records or projected financial records. They're going to ask what the specific activities of the organization will be, who will participate in the activities, whether fees are charged for the activities, and all types of questions designed to find out whether or not this organization is truly for charitable, nonprofit type purposes. And again, some of these rules are very technical, and in dealing with the IRS, they may follow up with a request for more information one time or two times. This is a process that may take 60 days if you're lucky, or it could take 9 months to a year or more if they require further follow-up information. So this holiday season, when you're thinking about your charitable intentions, when you're thinking about nonprofit corporations, think about the law firm Fausone Bohn and how we can help you to effectively set these up the right way the first time so that you can avoid the headache of having to deal with the IRS down the road. I'm Brandon Grysko. Thanks for tuning in. And to get in touch with us, give us a call over here at 248-380-0000. Thank you.